Very short one. You got to breathe in. Oh.
Hey, this is Guillermo Garcia of the Roman Show here with UFC, Pride, however many organizations, Legend, Bas Rutten, here for World Series of Fighting 6. What were your thoughts on the fights tonight, Bas?
It was great. Me and me had a great time. I have to introduce him too. It was a great time. It was a great night. I mean, Moraes, the way he came out. Okay, first, Justin Gaethje. I mean, this guy, I think if he beats this Larzon, I mean, he's a tough guy. I said that will catapult him straight up. I really see big things of Gaethje. Moraes' footwork, I said it on there. I think when pro boxers would watch that, they're going to say, oh man, look at that footwork. It was beautiful, the way he moved out of the way all the time for the takedowns, then coming with that big knockout. You know, John Fitch, we saw John Fitch like we saw him fight Eric Silva. No, I didn't think it was a split decision. I think it was John Fitch, not all the way. He had 2 rounds, and his opponent had 1 round. And then, of course, the main event. Yeah, what can you say? You know, it was just a great night of fight. Steve Carl, especially hearing for after that he 2 weeks ago was in the hospital and he really couldn't train, and I go like, dude. And then he actually wanted to quit a few times in the fight, but then still pulled through. You know, I've been in that situation also, where you start thinking, oh my God, this is not going, you know, and then boom, and you pull off a knockout. So it's just the determination to keep on going, and that got him to fight. So we have a champion.
And Bas, how many organizations are you commentating for these days?
Oh, not a lot. You know, I stopped kind of commentating with everything because now I have the luxury of saying no. You know, I do special, like this is Ray Safo. Safo is a good friend of mine, Ray, and he said, hey, do you want to commentate? I said, for sure. You know, I can be involved with you. I'm going to do it. You know, it's a great opportunity. So that's why I'm doing it for here. And then sometimes, you know, Invicta, but Shannon Knapp, you know, the owner of Invicta, she's a really good friend of mine. So that same thing there, you know, I help them out as well. But for the rest, I'm very, very busy. And thank God, Inside MMA, we got the highest ratings on the network. We got really good ratings. So we have a lot of people watching. And that you know, gives me a peace of mind. You know, and the first 11 years here in America were very hard on me and the family. I had to travel 12 times a year to Japan, back and forth, and I came home, not enough money, had to travel out again, missed the birth of my daughter, missed father-daughter dances, Christmases, first 11 Christmases, no first 9 New Year's and Christmases I missed with the family because I had to work. And you know, there's moments that you think, like what Steve Call said now, you know, like, oh, maybe I should get a normal job, you know, just an 8 to 5 job. I mean, how long can I keep this up? But my wife always said, keep going, you know something's going to come, and boom, suddenly things looking up. So that's what I tell people always, just don't give up, keep going.
How much are you involved in the training aspect of the sport these days?
Not a lot. I do teach 2 times a week at my gym, and Sunday mornings now I'm going to be more involved with our fight team. That's pretty much what I'm doing. I got guys coming over like Tiffany van Soest. She's fighting next week for a world title at Line Fights. She came over now to train with me also, and that I really enjoy. You know, and those things I like to do because these are guys and girls, and she's a really strong girl who really wants to learn. And whatever I tell her, she does it on the spot. You know, so very talented, and that's what I like. If I train guys, you know, sometimes I say, oh, you got to rotate with every punch you make, and I say it freaking 15 times. That's it for me. Then I tell them, I say at the 15th time mark, I'm not even going to bother with you anymore, you know, because it upsets me. Why would you come and train with me if you don't do what I'm telling you to do? I remember I got dropped with a liver shot in my first Thai boxing match. And yeah, that's why my love for the liver comes from. Because I came from karate, my hands were low. So they started hitting my head, so it flew up, boom, that was the body shot. I spent 4 hours in front of a mirror that night with my hands, boxing. I went back the next day at the Thai boxing. I cleaned 80% of those guys out. They actually thought I played a trick on them because that I already knew how to box. I said, no, I spent 4 hours in front of a mirror. Now, and I always say, if I can do it, you can do it. You know, it's just putting the time in. But people don't want to put the time in, and that's the biggest thing. If you got students who really do what you say, they're going to be big.
And do you have any more aspirations for your acting career, or no more of that?
Yeah, of course. You know, of course, I would love to do more comedy. I really enjoy doing comedy. So if I can go that route, that would be the best. Comedy action would be good. You know, but you know, just make people laugh and having a good time. We had 10 weeks of freaking Comedy Central there. You know, we were laughing the whole time. There were scenes that we messed up I mean, because Kevin is so funny, I had tears in my eyes, and you have to dry your tears again, you know, because otherwise people can tell. I go to do the scene without me, and later put me in the scene because I couldn't stop, you know. And those things are really fun to do. Meet the Fonz, Salma Hayek, you know, all these people, and just a great time.
And one last question: you're sporting the new beard. What's the situation with that?
Nothing. I didn't feel like shaving last Friday, and then it's the beard, and my wife said, "Oh, I kind of like the beard." And then, you know, I came, and then I hear more girls at the gym. They go, "Oh, that's cool. The beard looks cool." I say, "I'm going to let the beard."
There you go. Thanks for the interview, boss.